girlies, welcome back. My name is Jasmine. I'm a mom and a full-time corporate girly, and this is Thriving-ish, where I attempt to get my shit together one day at a time. The final day of spring is approximately 1 month away, so it's time for a goal check-in. I'm gonna start by checking in on my main goal, which was my credit card debt. When I started my financial reset, my credit card balance was at about $21,000. And I realized I didn't go as deep as I wanted to into my actual plan for paying down that debt in my financial reset video. My bad. So we'll do that today. Here are the basics. My APR is an insane and honestly criminal 24.49%. My minimum monthly payment is about $600 per month, and on top of that, my interest charges are right around $400 a month. I'm super proud to say that I've never missed a payment on anything in my life, and I'm also not adding any new charges to this card. So the matter of paying it off really just is remembering to send in the payments. Because for some reason, my card does not allow me to schedule payments as I get paid. I don't know if that's by design or maybe I just haven't found the right button. I don't have time to go down that rabbit hole today. What I am doing, however, is making a $500 payment to my credit card twice a month as I get paid, and that's minimally. I'm also taking any leftover money from my disposable income, any windfall money, that's all going to this credit card. With that being the case, my goal for spring was to pay minimally $3,000 towards my credit card bill. I checked in this week, and so far into spring, I have paid, drumroll, $4,781.11. My balance is down to just over $19,000, and clearly the math just isn't mathing. We started at $21,000, we paid $4,700, and now we're down to $19,000. Very predatory, but I did get myself into the situation, so I'm not going to complain too much. The bottom line is that my balance is down, which was my goal. Since I'm on track with this goal, I'm going to call it a win and keep the momentum going. Also in the money category was my Christmas savings goal. I have a goal to save $3,000 just for Christmas gifts, and I estimated about 25 pay periods between the beginning of the year and like the last possible shopping moment before Christmas. That comes out to about $120 every paycheck. And originally when I set these goals, I had guessed that I wanted $800 by now, but I actually want closer to $1,400. And currently I am at $660. And I'll tell you exactly why. Well, number one, my calculations were super off to begin with. So I should be at $800 based on the original calculations that I did. I'm $140 off, which means I missed 1 week of going to the bank and putting money in here. Now, if I had had the correct calculations from the beginning, I'd be closer to being on track. I'm not far off from what I originally projected. Since I'm not exactly on track with the true goal with these new calculations factored in, what I'm gonna do, instead of increasing the savings that I'm doing every paycheck from now until the end of the year, I'm just gonna go to my bank and take out the extra $750 or whatever it came out to be and get myself back on track. That's super doable for me. I'm not gonna punish myself. I'm gonna give myself grace, because even if I had just this amount at Christmas time, this would be a huge burden lifted. I'm not mad about this. Next up would be my wardrobe related savings. And this one kind of got away from me because I was doing a mix. I'm going and I'm getting money and I'm putting it in my envelope, but I'm also buying clothes in real time as I get paid and as I find things that I like, because I've been paying more attention to the clothing that I want to wear and try on myself. I have done a lot of shopping throughout the season so far. I'm not surprised if I am way off financially. So let's just see what's in here, okay? Okay, there's $200 in here. My goal by now was to have $600 saved by the end of spring, which is a month away. I don't know what that comes out to, maybe $500 by now. But I can tell you for darn sure I have absolutely spent the difference, the $300. I have absolutely spent that on clothing. I'm not mad that there's $200 in here because I definitely have $300, maybe even $400 worth of new clothing in my closet right now. I would say not on track because I'm being reckless as hell with this goal, but now I know I need to do better at tracking it. Also, I want to show some of the cute outfits that I end up getting. So we're learning. This is a check-in for a reason. What am I succeeding at? What am I struggling with? How can we adjust and modify to fit what I got going on in my life, which is a lot. Moving on to my road trip plans. By the end of spring, it was my goal to have at least one road trip planned out, and I did do that. Unfortunately, the trip did have to get pushed into the summer months, but it actually works out a lot better. If we do it in summer, there's a better chance that we will have a nice, warm, sunny day rather than being totally rained out. But basically, we're gonna go to New Jersey. We're gonna drive there. We're going to stay at a decent hotel. I forget the name of the one that I picked, but I did pick a hotel. We're going to go to the American Dream water park. Check that out. I've always wanted to go, and now that my daughter's older, she's learning how to swim. It's perfect for us. We're gonna go to medieval times as well. And we're going to go to this place, which I have absolutely no idea how to pronounce it. I think it's Babs Swaminarayan. I could be completely wrong, and I am so sorry if that is the case. But it's this beautiful temple in New Jersey. It's absolutely stunning, and I've been wanting to go there since I saw it on Instagram a couple of years ago. And since I'm planning the trip, you better believe one of these stops is gonna be all about me. Well, good news for me. I've been talking for 35 minutes and my camera has not been recording, and that has happened twice now. But here we go, take 3. I did make a lot of progress on the decluttering. You saw phase 1 of my closet clean out. That has been amazing. I also worked on my pantry / laundry room. Both of those spaces already feel like such a breath of fresh air. I've also been doing little declutters here and there. So like 20 minutes on my junk drawer, 20 minutes on my countertops. I decluttered our entryway and installed like a shoe rack for my daughter and I. I'm not sure why I mentioned this as one of the quick declutters, because this project actually took a full day, but nevertheless, I powered through. At some point, my boyfriend did come home with pizza. It was such a blessing. I was also lucky enough to get some help from the sweetest girl in the world, who then immediately convinced me to take a break on the claw machine that she had been playing with all day, being such a good girl. Then when I was finally done, you can tell the sun's starting to go down now. My man helped me put it into place, and I put all of the shoes away. And I seriously underestimated how many shoes I owned. And that has just made the place feel so much more open and breathable and lovely. We still have a lot left to do, but we're making humongous progress. One of my other goals for spring was to create a summer bucket list, which I have done. And I'm just gonna take this and I'm gonna put it onto a Canva template because I am a Canva girly. I did browse Canva really quickly and I noticed some really cute templates that I can use for a summer bucket list. So I wrote everything out. A couple of things on here. I want to go to a specific beach that I really love in Rhode Island. I want to go to the drive-in movie theater. I want to catch a fish. I want to go berry picking. I want to go roller skating. I want to have a family game night. I want to do lots of things. I'm going to put this onto a Canva template and then I'm going to print it out and put it on my fridge so that everyone who lives here knows what kind of time I'm on. When summer hits, we're outside. There are a couple things that I do want to share as part of my spring check-in that were not on my goals list, but I still accomplished them and I'm going to freaking talk about it. Number 1, I bought a new car that better suits my family's needs. And that was honestly the best investment I could have made. We're all so much more comfortable now. We feel safer. It's more spacious. It has all the room that we need for our activities and our sports and our extracurriculars. I should have done it sooner, but I'm really, really proud that I did finally take the leap and just do something for myself and my family. I also started running again, which is a humongous accomplishment for me as a former runner who then got hurt and fell off majorly. It's really healing to be running again, and it's good for me, so major win. I also started, a freaking YouTube channel after thinking about it for 10 years now. So I'm really excited that I just I'm doing shit. Like, I have free will. I'm gonna freaking do it. Who's gonna stop me? I also coordinated home improvement / reset day for my sister, who is the mom of the family. Like, we don't really have any grown-ups that are like doing shit and coordinating stuff and keeping the family together and hosting holidays. That kind of falls mainly to my sister and I. And the house that she lives in, we bought as a group of siblings. We've all slowly moved out with the exception of her. She's hosting all these holidays and she's taking care of the house, and she is our big sister. We wanted to do something nice for her to show her that she's appreciated and that she's loved and that she does have a team behind her. She doesn't have to handle everything alone. So that was really fulfilling. It shows that my cup is so full that I can now pour into others, as opposed to me being such a hot mess that I can't even think about doing something selfless for someone important in my life. I also planted my vegetable garden after starting the seeds indoors and taking care of those babies for 6 weeks. I'm super proud of them. Most of them made it, and now they're outside living in their true environment. They're in the real world. I also have gotten my hormones not exactly balanced, but way more balanced. Like, we're in a really good place. My blood work is amazing. All of my hormones are where they need to be. There's just one little tweak that I have to make, which is super, super easy, but I feel great. I'm not taking a bunch of medications anymore. I have energy to run. I obviously am thriving. I'm so thankful that I switched from a traditional doctor to a more naturopathic doctor, because I have never gotten better care. I highly recommend that. And I share all of this not to brag, but to show you that I am still thriving, even though certain parts of my life I'm kind of behind on, or I'm not on track with certain goals. That's okay. I'm giving myself grace. I'm doing my best. I'm being aware and I'm being intentional and I'm doing my best, but I'm also having fun and living my life and I'm being me. I'm vibing. Despite everything that's on my plate and everything that's going on in the world right now and all of the things that I feel kind of helpless to change, I'm not going to let the man get me down, and I'm not going to become a victim of my own life. I continue to move forward and push towards my goals, because I deserve to take advantage of the life that I've been building all of these years. That was for me. I hope you take some time this week to reflect on how far you've come this year, and just remember that any movement in the direction of your goals is progress. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be overnight. It just has to be. Just do your best. Okay, love you, bye.